afternoon, everyone. My name is Juliana Olayemi Omolambe. I just want to thank CBER for this opportunity, for giving me this opportunity. Also, Regent College, who played a very big part of me being here. And my co-author, Dr. Flomny Menon, who is online right now. And my topic is investigating the effect of remote and hybrid work models on workforce productivity, organizational culture, and work-life balance in a medium-scale retail fashion industry like M&S. As we all know, M&S is not a fashion store, but they have an outlet for fashion, but it's not definitely just based on fashion, but at least just like M&S. Okay, the very important models in this study are the in-office model, remote work model, and hybrid work model. In office, as you can see, as you all know, in office, you work in the office or in the location of the organization, and remote, which came about, or rather became popular through the pandemic, and everyone had to stay home to work at home. And then which later translated into the hybrid work model, which is the combination of the two, where you work a few days in the location and a few days maybe at home or whatever location of your choice. And as we all know that these work models have a great impact on people. Technology plays a very large part on it. Data sharing and all of that is very important. Place and location, then workforce needs, which is one of the most important in these models. So this model is very important to everyone, especially the government, corporate and business organizations, the community and individuals. And it is as nice and lovely as it may sound. It also have challenges that come with it, like cyber stress, job dissatisfaction, and the blurry line that exists between when you're working from home or working at hybrid. There's always that maybe sometimes loneliness and you're just there on your own. There's no one to, or sometimes it feels like you're in a cage, and you can even overwork sometimes, where the lines of your personal life and corporate life is so blurred, and you just don't know where to stop. I'm trying not to go over time. So here, the paradigm shift has brought about the adaptation of flexible but workable pattern of work that promotes balance in personal life and corporate responsibility. So for my objectives, which are derived from the aims of this study, it is to examine relevant literatures, review them to review the correlating factors, investigate to determine the challenges and benefits that come with the adoption of these models. Also identify, using data collection to identify the level of impact using the data collection and through survey rather, and recommend workable or adaptable framework. So when we look at the work models, from the research, I was able to, from the thematic analysis, I was able to get some of these topics, or looking at the themes rather. One of the themes is work-life balance in a remote and hybrid work model, and we can see that it became so popular, and it keeps moving upwards. When we look at work-life balance, the pandemic and the post-pandemic policies brought about the quiet quitting and great resignation, where people began to draw back from work, and some actually resign due to the responsibility that they have in their personal life that is not aligned with their professional lives. And now work-life balance is here, but the collaboration is here, which produce a virtual collaboration, creativity virtually, and enhancing efficiency. We know that there are incentives also, which is like the flexibility of work. You can choose to work at whatever time you have. And all of this, like I mentioned earlier, comes with the dark cloud of the work boundaries becoming blurred and the isolation issues, which leads to mental health issues. And also the organizational culture. Organizational culture usually forms the greater part of the fabric of an organization. When you're working in an organization, you are actually displaying the culture of the organization in many ways. But this shifted due to the pandemic, where everything has to be moved around to accommodate the shift that has happened. And the organizational culture in recent time is evolving, because it is not unlike before, where organizational culture is static. Now it's evolving. You don't know what's going to happen next. And looking at the next theme, the management tools and the work tools for employee productivity in a virtual work environment. These are a few of them that I've listed. And employees need to be valued, and each person's work must be identified in order to bring about a reward or something. And also you have to train and develop to ensure that you are able to retain your employee. Workforce flexibility and pattern has to be contextualized to ensure that everybody is involved and everybody is able to work effectively. And these are the few I'm going to mention. And looking at the previous studies, I was able to study the work of Flomny and Fodera and Hopkins and Figaro. Flomny and Fodera looked at the employee productivity from the standpoint of policies development, and Hopkins and Figaro looked at it from the hybrid leadership, also from the Great Resignation. Looking at the hybrid work itself as a whole and the future of work, I looked at the work of, looking at our work at 2016, we can see that communication and infrastructures like technological tools are very important to be able to further on enhancing these work models. Also considering the work of Sokolik, who looked at organizational culture from the standpoint of evolving of the quick change that had to happen from the pandemic. Then the work of Gosick et al. Viewed work-life balance from the standpoint of personal life responsibilities and the balance that should happen. And also, again, Flomny and Fodera looking at work-life balance from the standpoint of the quiet quitting and Great Resignation. Because of time, I'm going to skip a few, and this is my theoretical framework. So I used the expectancies theory, which consists of the expectancy and instrumentality and valence. So looking at these three, it's a theory of motivation that both can be applicable both for employee and organizations themselves. And this is the implementation here. And my conceptual framework is independent, looking at the independent variable is the remote and hybrid work models themselves, and the dependent variable being the employee productivity, organizational culture, and work-life balance. For my methodology for this research is quantitative mono method, and I use the Saunders Research Onion to explain my methodology. Also, for my data analysis, I use a descriptive statistical representation, which you can see a few of these. This is my primary analysis. My secondary analysis indicated that remote and hybrid work model has broadened the work flexibility and virtual collaboration and global staffing, especially in the retail industry. And my finding also suggests that, looking at this, the suggestion, my finding of this investigation result result indicated that majority of the workforce have positive experience by choosing these work models for work experience being, especially with work environment being reinvented. So in the discussion of this finding, we realized that remote and hybrid work models is 70% positive, and which cascaded into the organizational culture, employee productivity, and work-life balance as well, all being positive. So the implication of study indicated that the future of work is hybrid, and since there is over 60% satisfaction with the model, with adopting the model. And conclusion, because most of the people who responded in this survey have worked pre-COVID, COVID, and post-COVID, and they have experienced the three sides of the work models, and their responses indicated that the remote and hybrid work models provides a better work arrangement with flexibility, job satisfaction, work-life balance, better culture, organizational culture, and career development, even personal growth opportunities. So from this, we can see that the future of work is digitally connected and technological, also effective, and generally delicate as well. Delicate meaning that everybody is involved. If you're a family man, the whole of your family is part of your work, and you are influenced by whatever lifestyle you have chosen as well. And I make a few pictures here that shows what work actually looks like. Thank you, sir.